I tried, family. I really tried, but oh, where to Kurie? You know, with the way things are going, I really should be happier. Or at least I should sound a little more enthusiastic. With the way things are going, Marvel vs. Capcom collection is coming out, which is fucking awesome. I'm loving my Street Fighters, I'm loving my Killer Instincts, and I'm especially loving my Tekken 8. Especially with I'm pretty sure all of you have seen this by now, but the new final entry numbers for EVO 2024 have been made public. And, to no one's surprise, Street Fighter is leading the pack, and right behind Street Fighter is Tekken 8. And right behind Tekken 8, again, no surprise, it's Guilty Gear Strive. And what is also both surprising but completely expected is Mortal Kombat has pretty low entry numbers this time around. Street Fighter has over 5,000, Tekken 8 has over 4,000, but Mortal Kombat only just has over 600. That was not meant to be the talking point for this video. No. For the past couple of weeks, I've been putting some things together in my head where I wanted to talk to you about Homelander's animation in Mortal Kombat 1. And the main reason why I wanted to talk about that is because no one else was. Everyone's been talking about all the other shit around the game. The entry numbers for EVO, for one, as well as CEO, and all that other jargon. So I wanted to focus on the stuff that no one talks about, which is the animation. I would have loved to have gone into detail as to why Homelander's Diabolical Dash looks more like the dumb slide, because he's just sliding along the ground whenever he does it on the ground, just drags his toes and it looks stupid, and how it just looks like he's being slid across the screen by a mouse cursor whenever he does it in the air. I would have loved to have talked about how characters of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite have better flight animations, and I even had a whole 7-minute segment dedicated to Mag motherfucking Nito from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I was gonna go into great detail about how abysmal Homelander looks, but over the past couple of days I realized, well, what's the point? There's no point in me talking about all this stuff because not only does everyone already know that, but for the past couple of days we've all been made aware of one thing that has been very clear and common knowledge for quite some time, but now we're all sick of seeing it. And that is the NRS fans not accepting the obvious. You can present the facts, you can present all the evidence to these dumb motherfuckers, and they just will not buy it. I don't know why they ripped off their own noses and shoved it up their ass and stitched their asshole shut to keep it there so they could continuously smell their own shit and believe it to be truth. But it's what they do. And ever since the EVO numbers came out, it's been non-stop. Back in the day, Tekken, Street Fighter, all those other games, we were just happy with what we got. And we were happy accepting that Mortal Kombat was always above them. Because, hey, even though we were passionate about our games, we still liked and respected Mortal Kombat. But today's NetherRealm fans, they are bullshitting themselves and they're trying to bullshit the community that liked the game a lot more than they did, to the point where they simply cannot take criticism. They seem to forget that the people who criticize the games the most are the biggest fans. And that's where I was going to go with this. But it doesn't seem to work if your words fall on deaf ears. And in the case of NetherRealm fans, they blew out their own eardrums. They just don't want to listen. They never have. But we tolerated it back in the day because we focused it on our own scene. But now that they have fallen to the bottom, and they simply refuse to accept what put them there, which is their own stupidity. Yeah, now they're just loud and obnoxious and just super fucking annoying. And it really does sap the fun out of everything. So, that is why I've made this slight little rant right here. Because the quote Homelander in the game, what's the point? So yeah, long story short, Homelander in Mortal Kombat 1, he's the perfect guest character. Why? Because Homelander and Mortal Kombat 1 have one thing in common. They are both simply bad product. And NRS fans just don't want to accept that fact. It's everywhere for everyone to see. It is a mess. And I've always said that I've been a hopeless optimistic, that I do want the game to improve, and I believe it can. But with the type of fans that we are dealing with right now, yeah, we're gonna need to perform a fucking miracle for that to happen. So, yeah. Apologies for this video being nothing more than me rambling about all the shit that's been... Well, you know, it's just been shit. So, yeah. My video that was going to be talking about Homelander's animation, sorry, that's going to be scrapped. I am still going to be doing my graphics versus art style video, because that one is not a Mortal Kombat focused video. Anything MK focused, I'm going to have to put that on hold. At least until the NRS community gets a little more intelligent. When they take a step back and they finally realize that maybe they need to wise up a little bit. But until that happens, I'm going to hold off on projects that focus solely on Mortal Kombat. Instead, I'm going to be focusing on things that matter. Such as the return of Marvel vs. Capcom, how Tekken and Street Fighter have grown to be where they are now, why Guilty Gear Strive is still so awesome, why a game like Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, being as old as it is, got rollback netcode, why Killer Instinct is still one of the best fucking games anyone can play. All that. There are so many other things. And I also want to do gameplay videos, you know, uploading matches of me in quick match or playing ranked. I love all that shit. But the only way I can enjoy those is if I give the middle finger to Mortal Kombat and just... Actually, no, not even to Mortal Kombat. It's not the game's fault. It's everyone else around it. Warner Brothers, NetherRealms, and the fucking NetherRealm fellas that don't want to accept criticism. So NRS fans and all those other nutcases, until they wise up, I'm leaving that game alone. But given the way they're going, I may not pick it up for a while. But yep, that's gonna be me. I'm just gonna leave that right there, and I'm gonna focus on doing match videos again. And then I'm going to do my graphics and art style video. I already know what I want to talk about with that one. I just need to wait for the photo mode update to Tekken 8, and I'll be able to finalize that video. But yeah, anything else focusing on Mortal Kombat, which is animation, even though I love talking about it, I don't love talking about it right now. Oh no, I'm absolutely fucking livid right now. Yep, I'm just going to leave it right there, Fano. So, thank you for listening to me vent and just get all this shit out of my head, because I am doing this shit at 12:30 in the morning right now, and I couldn't get to sleep, and the only way I can sleep is if I hooked up my microphone and just went, ah! Okay, yep, I'm done. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you in my next video, whenever that's going to be. I'm going to focusing on playing games I actually like, and I will see you all next time. Yep, to Mickey. Alright, yep, that's me. I'm done. Ka kite.